women's strawweight division matchup. Well, she's about as well-rounded as it gets, DC, and I know you didn't have the benefit of starting as a striker back in the day. First day she stepped in a gym, she was mixing all the different disciplines, and the results certainly speak to that commitment and dedication.
It shows. It shows in her ability to fight high-level competition right away. She does not need fights to build her up. She's prepared to fight the wrestler. She's prepared to fight the grappler. She's prepared to do a kickboxing match with the best kickboxer. Her life has prepared her for these moments. All the training, all the sessions, all the private sessions has made her ready to compete for a title right away.
Yeah, I would agree, and at least the early returns are that she looks comfortable and confident in every discipline and every martial arts situation. Well, she is about as accomplished a submission specialist as we have in this division, and candidly, not many women are able to stand up to that type of challenge.
It's very difficult to try and fight a specialist in the position that they are so good at getting you to, because it's her ability to trick you into grappling with her that makes her so special. And when you're on step 2 of a jiu-jitsu exchange, she's already graduated. Right. School's already out of session by the time you're ready to go into the classroom. Because the moment you leave any limb hanging, you leave the arm down, arm bar is already thrown up on you. You get too low on her hips, she throws up the triangle choke. If you get too high with your body, she'll be rolling knee bar, ankle lock, leg lock. It does not matter. There are just so many submissions in her arsenal that you are constantly in danger.
School's out for summer, champ. We'll see how quickly she can get this fight to the ground tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 10 wins, no losses. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weigh in at 115 pounds. Tatiana Suarez! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a jiu-jitsu fighter, making her professional debut here tonight. She stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weigh in at 115 pounds. Merciless!
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
They touch him up, and we are underway. All right, so here we go, as anticipated, as any fight on this card tonight. A well-rounded fighter versus the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. How do you see it playing out?
This fight can go 2 ways. This can look ugly for the Jiu-Jitsu fighter. She could be forced to stand. She's in a lot of trouble. She needs to take this fight to the ground as soon as she can in order to win the fight. Real quick leg kick.
Wow.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Nice elbow lands on the inside. Now she's got the Muay Thai plug. Takedown defense holds up.
Oh, nice right hand.
Right on the button.
Double leg shot.
Oh, massive slam. That That'll change the complexion of this one. All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has a half guard because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to give their backs so that she can chase her submissions, or they're gonna lay on their back and just get beaten up from the top from that beautiful half guard position.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Oh, her ground and pound is on point here. She's made this a focus going in to make these strikes count. Certainly doing that tonight.
She's making each and every one of them count, doing a very, very good job of landing shots, landing them in combination, and making them all matter.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, useful strike on the ground, that was. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway.
Big kick lands. Leg kick. Oh, clinch position. Watch.
Oh, the master of the transition. Nice scramble.
Open up that guard. Get the one knee. Now press the knee down. Press the knee down. Hips up. Hips up. Stay tight. Stay tight.
Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
Those hips until you get your guard back. I need you to move. Scramble. Win the scramble.
Great movement by her here on the ground, and she just does it so fluidly and so easily. It's really a sight to behold.
You can tell that she's been a lifetime developing the skill with the way that she's able to move with so little effort on the mat.
Oh, keeping busy here off of her back. Nice offense from the bottom. Oh, how about that reversal by her there, champ?
That is a fantastic transition by this young lady. What a job.
30 seconds now to go in the round. Well, you gotta stay busy from the bottom position. Can't falter here. She's doing a nice job. Oh, sage work from the bottom here as she tags her with the punch. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Second round, straight ahead.
Stop.
All right, let us now check out some of the action from that round, DC, and what a display of striking for her.
Yeah, she did a fantastic job of finding her spots, putting herself in position where she was the one landing and really dictating the pace of the fight. She did a great job of mixing up everything to get in control.
Inspira, isso, inspira pelo nariz, solta pela boca. Isso, tomara. Olha, esse desfile.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
What a punch. Oh.
Nice, good strikes. Keep going.
Can't take many of those, you better check.
stuffs the takedown shot.
Massive takedown tip land. Oh, nice headlock. Watch triangle, watch triangle. Oh.
Nicely done. She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, gets denied by the bottom
She got stopped. She got stopped right in her tracks. Great job by the bottom fighter.
Oh, the right hand is there for her. Well, you got to try to stay busy off of your back. She's doing it here. Nice punch. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action.
Again, in the clinch. Way to mix it up. Unbelievable elbow lands.
And there's a takedown attempt by her there, DC, but she's unable to get it.
She's unable to get it. Her opponent is ready and expect what? A big-time takedown.
All right, she's in full guard here, DC, but you know she's going for the arm bar here.
And attacking the arm bar.
Oh, she slams her to the ground and with authority right there. So that's certainly one way to fend off the arm bar. Lift your opponent up and slam her to the ground. Well done. And this might just be a matter of time.
Escape, escape, escape.
Wow. She's got side control now. Maybe some of those knee strikes to the body. A lot of different things available to her here.
Now, in the side control, you may feel like the bottom person that you have a lot of outs, but there is a lot of danger in those positions too. A lot of danger in the knees coming your way. A lot of danger in the chokes. So you have outs, but you're also constantly under duress from a great top fighter.
All right, full guard here if you're the bottom fighter. Trying to prevent the half guard, I would assume.
Yes, absolutely. Trying to keep her in full guard, throw up some submissions to get back to your feet.
Oh, keeping busy here off of her back. Nice offense from the bottom. Oh, how good was that right hand? Beautiful connection by her there.
Right down the pipe and right on the chin.
Well, you gotta stay busy from the bottom position. Can't falter here. She's doing a nice job. Sound strike on the ground.
Oh, you're doing great, girl. You're doing great.
Oh, sage work from the bottom here as she tags her with the punch. Well, you got to try to stay busy off of your back. She's doing it here. Nice punch. She's trying to pass here. Gets denied.
Got denied because she's so aware, so on top of the grappling transitions.
Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Throws the left hand. She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, unable to do so. Nice denial by the bottom fighter.
Great recognition in the grappling transitions. Way to maintain that guard.
Well, she connects with a right hand. She loves that right hand, and why not?
It's her best punch, and if her opponent doesn't change something, she's gonna go to sleep.
Oh, keeping busy here off of her back. Nice offense from the bottom. Well, she was long on grappling experience coming into the UFC, and you see her chops here. Just beautiful when it comes to the transition.
It's very difficult to keep up with her on the ground.
All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success from this position. because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
Just like that. Keep taking her down. Keep controlling her on the ground. And just keep landing elbows and punches until I win.
All right, DC, here we go with our next round. She had a lot to smile about in the previous round. Her striking absolutely on point. Gotta think she'll be able to carry that through into this one.
Why would it not be the same? She was so effective. She was flowing so well. She was in her rhythm. Why would she change it? She needs to get off the stool and go back to doing exactly what she was doing before.
Oh, now she's got that tie clinch. Appreciable damage could be coming. And finally, she gets the takedown. She stayed committed. At some point, she knew she was going to be able to get this fight in her wheelhouse on the canvas. Now let's see what she can do with it. She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, gets denied by the bottom fighter.
She got stopped. She got stopped right in her tracks. Great job by the bottom fighter.
Flush right hand is true. She's trying to pass here, gets denied.
Got denied because she's so aware, so on top of the grappling transitions.
Her ground and pound is downright scary, in constant pursuit of the finish. Might get it here.
She does a really good job of throwing punches with intent. She never just throws just to be throwing. Every punch is meant to land, and every punch is meant to start or finish.
Oh, that's a beautiful escape and reversal by her there.
Unbelievable sweep. She did a fantastic job of manipulating the weight to change the position.
Well, she did not miss a single grappling practice during this training camp, and here's your evidence. Outstanding movement on the ground.
She looks like a master of grappling with the great movement that she's showing on the ground.
3 minutes to go. Able to land the single ground strike there. All right, less than 3 minutes to go now in round 3. Well, you gotta stay busy from the bottom position. Can't falter here. She's doing a nice job. Well, how urgent is this fighter down the stretch? She is really lighting her up now. She found her range in the middle of this fight, and she is making up for lost time. Oh, that's a hell of a kick by her there. We'll see if she can follow it up now, champ.
Great job landing that kick.
Oh, she's got the right hand going tonight, DC.
She's in.
Oh, she might be in trouble now. Huge diving punch to the head.
Can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
Oh, sage work from the bottom here as she tags her with the punch. Looking for a guillotine.
Oh, nice guillotine there.
I need you to defend your neck.
Nicely done. Gets up again here, but hurting. Oh, spinning back fist. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Well committed to the body work. You see the results. Look at the redness on the right side of her body. She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, unable to do so. Nice denial by the bottom fighter.
Great recognition in the grappling transitions. Way to maintain that guard.
Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you gotta pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you gotta be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to, she's trying to guillotine! Oh my goodness, it's tight! Watch guillotine. Oh man, that was slick.
She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, gets denied by the bottom fighter.
She got stopped right in her tracks. Great job by the bottom fighter.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the end of the round, and in terms of offensive wrestling execution, she had it all going there.
Yeah, she had it all working. She did everything she wanted to do. She was racing to position. Once she got to her legs, she didn't pause. She didn't stop. She went right to the finishes that she needed in order to get the fight to the ground. I mean, that was a great display of offensive wrestling.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Oh, nice shot to the body, connects for her there. Somewhat surprising, we didn't see a lot of body work from her earlier in the fight, but she is getting after it now.
Right back in the clinch. Look for the back hands to get very active.
Let's focus now. Keep your hands up and take
Dig and kick.
Quick entry here.
Nice single leg entry. Rotates ahead outside to a high crotch.
Man, she's got a pretty good left hand, went to it there.
She's a right-handed fighter, but the left side has become just as good as the right side.
Man, she is just non-stop on the ground, moving in all the right directions. Another nice transition by her there.
She's moving a lot, but every movement has purpose.
Well, you got to try to stay busy off of your back. She's doing it here. Nice punch. Well, maybe some panic setting in for her opponent as she continues to land with the ground and pound.
She cannot deal with the pressure of the top fighter. She's so good at finding her strikes.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
Use your hits to get up.
Solid strike on the ground.
Look to counter that hook. Let's go. Counter that hook.
All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for.
Oh, she's got the full mount now, DC. Her ground and pound is fantastic, and maybe that'll open the door for a submission.
It will have to open the door because if she rushes, she'll fall off to the side. In the top position, especially in the full mount, you've got to be very, very patient. You cannot rush. Everything needs to matter because it won't take much. You're sitting on the person's chest or sitting on their hips, fully on top of them. It won't take many of the big ground strikes. Take your time, find your submission. She needs to do that. Punch, punch, punch. When her opponent gets desperate, latch onto an arm, go and attack that arm bar.
Oh, nice job by her to posture up there. Now we'll see if she can maintain that separation.
She has to recognize that her opponent will start trying to squirrel away now, but look for her big ground and pound.
All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has a half guard because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to give their backs so that she can chase her submission, or they're going to lay on their back and just get beaten up from the top from that beautiful half guard position.
How good is her movement here on the ground, right? Shades of Ray Borg, just transitioning so beautifully.
Yeah, she's so good at transitions and movement. Her ability is unmatched.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count.
Let's go. Push, push, push. Get free.
All right, full guard now, DC, and just because she has the top position does not mean she is not in imminent danger. All right, she's going for the arm bar here.
Gotta be careful, armbar.
Oh, slams her to the ground, so she appeared to be fending off the armbar, and then she just used her power and exploded her opponent down to the ground. She's trying to pass here, gets denied.
Got denied because she's so aware, so on top of the grappling transitions.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Oh, saved by the bell, round over. And the finish came just in time. Thought maybe she might tap there, but you know how tough she is. So the submission attempt right at the end of the round, saved by the bell, back to the stools they go. We'll see if she can recover in time for this next round. All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. At times, it looked as though she was literally trying to punch her face through the floor.
Yeah, she's trying to punch her face through the floor. That's what she does, though. I mean, that is her calling card. That is what she's known for. The moment she gets down, it is just vicious ground and pound from the top position. She is a master of posturing. She is a master of control. And the moment she gets an opportunity, she really does brutalize. Clinch, you can pull down on the head and land beautiful punches to the head. Oh, nice entry into the finish direct. Oh!
Oh, what a beautiful transition by her there. She gains the side mount to counter the guillotine, and now she's trying to lock in on a Von Flue. Incredible.
She can't hold you down.
Somehow stays in the fight. All right, right into side control now. We'll see if she can dole out some damage. A lot of fighters would prefer the half guard. She does pretty good work here.
She does great work in the half guard. She's very brutal. She's very heavy with her top half. So she doesn't worry about the opponent escaping. And this side control is very good for her because she wants to wear on you. She wants you to try to carry all of her weight with your upper body and make a mistake that will lead to a fight-ending finish for her.
Man, she's got some good ground and pound and putting that part of her game to good use tonight.
She's putting it to great use, just really damaging from the top position.
Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, unable to do so. Nice denial by the bottom fighter.
Great recognition in the grappling transitions. Way to maintain that guard.
Oh, keeping busy here off of her back. Nice offense from the bottom. Great movement by her here on the ground, and she just does it so fluidly and so easily. It's really a sight to behold.
You can tell that she's spent a lifetime developing this skill with the way that she's able to move with so little effort on the mat.
Working out of the half guard here. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
All right, she's got north-south position now on top. Is it just more a dominant ground control type of situation, or are you trying to work for a submission?
You can hit the north-south choke, which is you start to sag your weight away, drop your shoulder into their throat, and just really cut off the oxygen with the choke. It's a very difficult thing to finish, but it will wear on your opponent and can weigh them down and wear them out.
All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted. And this young lady now finds herself in this position. In this position, what's very key is that she cannot panic. She's got to go and attack the hips.
We'll see if she can set up the arm bar now.
Attacking arm bar.
Oh, she picks her up, slams her to the ground right there. So a nice job defensively to fend off the arm bar and then turn it into an offensive situation. High-level mixed martial arts.
60 seconds. Finish strong. Finish strong.
Well, she was long on grappling experience coming into the UFC, and you see her chops here, just beautiful when it comes to the transition game.
It's very difficult to keep up with her on the ground.
You gotta scramble. You gotta scramble. I want to see a
Well,
scramble.
she did not miss a single grappling practice during this training camp, and here's your evidence. Outstanding movement on the ground.
She looks like a master of grappling with the great movement that she's showing on the ground.
20 seconds left.
I need you to get up now.
Ooh, beautiful connection by her on that punch.
She's so fast when she throws.
Now she's got the Muay Thai plump. She blocked the punch. All right, so she attempts the takedown here. Decent entry, but unable to get the fight to the ground.
She's having a difficult time securing the hips. Why not go upper body, try to engage in the clinch, try to mix it up if you're going to get these takedowns.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-47. For the winner by unanimous decision, Marshall.
All right, so a pretty clean effort out of her, really, from the opening horn tonight. She is your winner by unanimous decision.
And as a fan, you understand how important this is in the evolution of someone's career. She did a great job of staying focused, staying the course, and getting a unanimous decision.